Hello and welcome to our new project. A digital hourglass with a gravity effect using the MPU6050 gyroscope sensor. First, I will show you a small demo and how everything looks. Here you can see my finished project, which I tested using all of these components. I also designed a custom 3D printable enclosure specifically for this project. You can find all files, source code, and 3D print files for this project on my website. The link is available in the description. There you can find information about all the components and the wiring. You can also upload the code directly to your microcontroller through my website without needing any additional software. The 3D print files are available through the MakerWorld link, where you can print the enclosure directly. All of the components shown here are the recommended parts that fit into the designed enclosure and have already been tested. You can upload the code directly through USB and start testing.
Was that even for? Was you playing your games? Was you really bored? No. I really should've known. Be with that and right till we hit a red light. Did I see the signs? Oh, after all that time, this is it for us.
I used white JST-XH 2.54mm male and female connectors to keep everything organized and make assembly easier. However, you can also solder everything directly or use jumper wires as long as all connections are made correctly. You will need a 18650 battery for the microcontroller listed in the link. After that, you can create all the connections or solder everything together and test whether everything is working correctly. If you also want to use the enclosure, make sure that your wires are long enough and that the installation orientation matches the 3D printed enclosure. After testing everything, you can place the components as shown here. The upper LED matrix is the first matrix connected to the microcontroller. Then connect the out pins of the upper matrix to the in pins of the lower matrix. Connect all GND pins from all components together, and the wiring is complete. For the LED matrices, I added an effect. Right after startup, two lines appear in the center, one blue and one green. Both lines have a white LED at the end. These LEDs indicate the installation orientation. The LED matrix showing the green line is the top matrix. The white LED at the end of the line indicates the highest point during installation, or the top direction. The lower LED matrix shows the blue line, and the white LED at the end indicates the lowest point. This is how you can mount the LED matrices correctly. Next, install the small switch cover onto the microcontroller PCB so that you can easily turn the device on and off. After each assembly step, test the functionality and make sure everything is working properly. Then you can install the two buttons and secure them to the enclosure with hot glue. For me, it does not matter whether the right button is the back button or the other way around, so I did not pay special attention to that. The important thing is that one pin of each button is connected to GND and the other pin is connected to the designated pins shown in the video and on the website. The buzzer also has its own position inside the enclosure. All component slots are designed to be slightly tight so that the parts will not come loose later. You do not need to use excessive force. Just slowly slide each component into place until it is positioned correctly. Be careful not to damage any parts. If you are using looser, smaller, or different brand modules, I also designed additional holders to keep everything securely in place. Just make sure that the OLED display and the MPU6050 sensor are installed in the correct orientation. After that, you can close the enclosure and secure everything with M3 screws, and the hardware assembly is complete. Now I will show you a small demonstration of what you can expect from this project. However, I want you to discover most of the features yourself. For example, what demo modes the project has, how many settings are available in the menu, and how many melodies and color options you can choose from. Just do not forget that for menu navigation, a single press on one button works as back, while the next button can also function as select when you press and hold it for about 2 seconds. Write your opinion, suggestions for improvements, and your experience with this project in the comments. Let me know whether you know any similar or even better projects. Thank you for watching, and have fun building your own digital hourglass project.